What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Renovating Our Tiny First House. We've done a lot of work in here. Not a lot that you could see, I guess, but a lot of just dirty work, and we put a lot of hours into working on various things around here that weren't really worth filming. So today we are going to update you and show you a couple things that we're doing around here. But first, I gotta take care of something because nothing ever goes smoothly around here. So I'll see you guys after the intro. So this is what we have to deal with because, like I said, nothing ever goes smoothly around here. So let me go show you what we're doing. Pulled the truck over here this morning, and I don't think this tire looks right. Somewhere along the lines I picked up a nail, I assume at work, because of what we're doing and where I have to park. So I'm gonna go pull that off, take it over to our buddy, get that fixed, and then we can get to working on the house. So let's do that. There comes a point when you realize that you've done this way too much, when you know exactly what sizes everything is to take the pieces of your truck apart. I haven't got many flat tires, but I've replaced a lot of stuff on this truck. We've had it, better than 10 years, I think, 11 years, something like that. It's a 2007, and it's treated us really good. It's got like 160,000 miles on it. But it's starting to show its age. The fenders are pretty much non-existent, and a lot of suspension parts are starting to go. The exhaust is falling off multiple times. But other than that, it's a pretty good truck. So as we take this last one off, this tire should come off fairly easily, because just last week, 2 weeks ago, I replaced the brake caliper on this side. I have had to use multiple tools and almost break my rim to get these off before. So that was pretty simple. So come on back, let's check out what's actually wrong with this thing. All right, so we put some air in it because it was completely flat, and we found what appears to be a screw head sticking out of here, and you can hear air coming out of it. So I guess screws aren't supposed to go into tires. Who knew? But just where I have to park at work, we've been doing a lot of demolition and tearing apart the house. So it's no surprise that I found a screw. It was just a matter of time. So we're actually going to go next door and buy ourselves a tire repair kit so we can try and do this. And if that doesn't work, then we're going to take it to our buddy. So we're back in the house. A little update on what we've done and what we are doing currently. You guys remember the big staircase going upstairs? Well, the basement stairs are also getting moved, because if you look over here, this is going to be our bathroom, and I don't think we can have stairs in the bottom of our bathroom. We need a floor. So the new basement stairs are going underneath the new stairs that lead upstairs. In order to do that, we had to cut out some floor, put it in a new post, and cut out part of the old beam. So right now we have put up some headers, which means the floor joists that run long ways in the house, we cut them off and put partial pieces running perpendicular to them to support them on two beefed up. Well, one's to the wall, to the beam. The other one we put 2 new floor joists running parallel with them so that it supports the weight of what we're cutting out. And same on this side. So like underneath these stairs is where we put a new header system so that we can cut out the floor. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to cut out the old floor that's here because we have now removed the floor joists and that's ready to come out. So let's go do that. Well, we got the floor cut out, and the beam, as you can see, is gone. And what I'm sitting on now is going to be a little landing at the top of our stairs, so that when we step down into the basement, I have like a 2-foot little section to where I'm going to have some light switches and possibly like the electrical panel in here. So I just want a little landing so it's not just straight stairs directly coming out of the door. So that's what we've been working on, and we have our header system and our stairs are going to be going down this way, down into our basement. So hopefully we can get that done today. We got Kyle and his dad coming over to do some windows, I believe, today, and I'm excited to see what happens. So let's get to work. So Kyle and his dad finished the windows in the upstairs, so our bedroom and our closet area, and I can't explain how awesome they look. Check this out. They did such an amazing job, and they're just freaking awesome. So now the next task is to go down and work on the subfloor downstairs. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm in the kitchen right now, and where I'm standing, the floor is, we thought was going to be okay. There was some 1/2-inch OSB on top of the floor, and so when we took that up to kind of see what was underneath it, and that would make the floor level across the whole house, we realized that the floor that was underneath it, the original floor, was actually pretty rotten and had quite a few holes in it. And so we weren't going to be able to use it. And the floor joists underneath were actually too long for the size they were and what they could hold. So those have to come out, and We're gonna do a couple things so that we can use the same floor joists, but not have any supports underneath them. Because since they are so long, the only thing you can do right now is to put blocking underneath those floor joists that runs all the way down to the floor. So like cinder blocks or some posts or something like that, just to temporarily, supposed to be temporarily supporting them. But if we can put like a header beam across there to carry that load on a short distance and split the distance in half, then that's what we're gonna do. So we gotta tear everything off, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Well, okay guys, so apparently the GoPro thought it was time to stop recording, but it definitely was not, because we only got about halfway through what I wanted to show you guys. I believe you saw the tear down and cleanup, but you didn't see any of the building back up like I wanted to show you. So I'll just walk you through what we did. So in the kitchen over here, like I said before, the span was just too long for the floor joists that were in there. So we split the room in half, and we ran a couple header beams, I guess you would call them, across the middle here. And across the short distance, because it's only just under 10 feet, they're a lot stronger than the other way, which came out to just about 15 feet, I believe, just over 15 feet. So that is a long distance to span, but just under 10 is not. So when we put those in, and then we brought the floor joists up to it, the original floor joists, they are super sturdy. Like, I can stand here and jump, and it barely wiggles at all. It's super solid, and it's gonna work beautifully. And then, if you see this nice new floor in here, that was put in as well, and that's 3/4 tongue and groove subfloor, and that also stiffened it up. We glued that to the floor joist and nailed it down so that at the end of the day, it shouldn't squeak, it shouldn't move, and it's just a nice solid surface to go off of. And then, if you guys remember over here, that's how we used to get down into the basement. And that is gone now. Like, Like anybody walking in this house who's never been in this house before would not know that that's how you used to get into the basement. And I think that's awesome. So now we can start putting the bathroom in there and start adding into what we want to do. So today, I think we're going to work in the closets upstairs and just do a little bit more framing and just finish out the weekend. So stick around and I'll show you what we're doing. I lied to them, Lucy. I'm sorry. So I'm not working in the closets right now. I forgot that in what used to be the staircase for the basement, there was still some blown-in insulation, and we didn't want to tear it off because we didn't want to have to clean it out of the basement and go down the stairs and work around all that. So now that there's no more hole, we're going to tear that off and clean up, and it's going to get nasty. So we're going to put some masks on and go to town. So we got the wall done and got it cleaned up. That stuff is nasty. Let me tell you what, I hate wearing those masks, but I also hate breathing in that stupid black, sandy, dusty stuff. It's gross. So with that cleaned up, that makes the last, as far as I know, the last little bit of that insulation in the house. Hopefully there's none in the entryway. It's gonna be our mudroom, but I don't think there is. I hope not. So either way, we're gonna take advantage of this 60-degree day in March in New York and clean up outside and do a little spray foaming in here, to which you guys don't need to see. But I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and stick around. I'll take you through a little tour at the end of the video, show you kind of what's done and our progress. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and we'll see you on the next one.
Every day I see miserable people doing things they hate just to fit in. I know it's easier to get along peacefully, but have you ever thought about